What's up, dude? How was your weekend, Matthew?
Chilling, man. What did I do? Saw BP.
Oh, you saw Black Panther?
Saw Black Panther, yeah.
Oh, that must have been so powerful.
Historic, dude. It was nice.
Was it historic?
Yeah, well, dude, I'm telling you, you go in there and it was just like dudes taking pictures of the marquee, and it was like people were fucking stoked.
Yeah, it's like Jackie Robinson, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King.
It was
Marvel comic book movie.
Yeah, it was up there, dude.
God,
it was up there.
People are reaching so hard to be part of a civil rights movement right now.
Yeah,
it's weird.
But the movie was literally, there was maybe me and one other white dude in there, and we were in Cherry Hill too.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, "Where'd you see the movie?" I saw it in like North Philly. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I was in Cherry Hill, and I was like the only white dude in there.
Well, that's because white people are
They're all sold
respecting the culture right now. And you got to understand, as a white person, and I assume our listener is white, don't go see Black Panther yet. Let them have this.
You got to go.
You got to show respect to their culture and maybe wait a week.
You got to go right now. It's all sold out, dude.
The last thing they need is more colonists in that theater.
Dude, you got to go.
In that white
You have to go watch
theater.
it.
No. Don't see Black Panther.
You got to see it, dude.
All right. How's it going? Doing good?
It's good.
Nice. I went to go see it, but it was sold out till
Sold out
Thursday.
everywhere. Well, like it's like all the other stuff. It's good. You watch it. It's cool. And then it's like it taps into that, like the current movement of being like calling white dudes colonists and being like the white guy tries to speak and they're like woof 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 and like they don't let him speak.
Wait, they bark at him?
Yeah. And like they like do like
hilarious.
It's really weird. And then like
well, they got that right. That's kind of realistic.
But you watch
I walk
it.
outside. I'm like, hey, how are you? Like, I'm like, all right.
Well, you watch it and it's just kind of like you see the thing, then you try to explain it to someone who's not white, and or like maybe they are white, and they're like, what are you talking about? No. But I'm like, dude, there's something weird, and they're like, well, that's how it felt for us, and it's like, I guess, man, I don't know, it just feels like a weird thing to do, and everyone's like, that's the point of the movie. It's like supposed to make you feel.
No, it's supposed to be a fucking comic book movie.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
I've been trying to sell that at shows.
What?
I did an all black show last week, and
You
I
can't.
was like, hey guys, you know Black Panther's gonna fucking suck, right?
No,
and they
dude.
were like, what? And I was like, dude, unless you're a little kid or you have half a brain, it's a fucking comic book movie. You're an adult.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that it's a
suck.
mainstream movie, and it's like an all-black cast. So it's like a milestone,
dude,
in that.
Black Iron Man has to be sitting there like, what the fuck, guys?
There's no Black Iron
Yeah, there
Man.
is.
Where?
Fucking Don Cheadle.
Oh, yeah. He's like Iron Man's fucking helper, dude.
That's all right. He made up 10% of the Iron Man franchise, accurately.
You would think he'd make an appearance in there, though.
Also, if I were black, I would have celebrated Django a lot harder than I celebrated Black Panther.
What was Django? Oh, did
Django Unchained?
Yeah, but this was black cast, black director.
White production company, white
Marvel.
White owner.
Yeah,
fucking,
Stanley.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I get why
White man
people are.
still
I
getting
get why
paid
people
off
are
of all
stoked
of
off
that.
it. That's the weirdest thing too. That was the thing I was trying to figure out. I'm like, is this just like kind of clickbait-y, where like it's not even made like when everyone's like, oh, that's the design. It's made. It's like, or is it just made for people to talk about and write on the internet and get outraged about? And it's like that's my whole thing with all this
Who's
stuff.
getting outraged about it?
Dude, there's a lot of bad movie reviews who are like, fuck this movie. This movie's bullshit.
It
blah
probably
blah blah.
sucked.
It's
a comic book
It's
movie.
a comic book movie. So it's like it sucks on the level of like if you don't like comic book movies. It's
like, again, I said it's like, go if you want to see Black Panther, just watch any Spider-Man movie and just listen to Kendrick Lamar while you watch it.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking movie.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to that.
It's like
it was
it's gonna be CGI garbage with Kendrick Lamar playing.
It was the most
like
it was like the most the plot was the most like intricate it's been for which usually they're very linear where it's like dude something bad happens, comes back. They had like a anti-hero thing going on with Michael B.
Nice.
With Nick Cannon, dude.
That's sick.
I thought that was Nick Cannon for like 6 months.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man with Kendrick Lamar, and you got to sit next to a guy from Trenton, New Jersey, in a fucking dashiki.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
that's my take on it.
It was so weird. It's such a weird. I don't know. I can't even like. Because I thought about it a lot. Because I was like, I left and I watched it, and I was like, God, that's so fucking annoying. And then if you tell people that, they're like, well, that's that you can't handle it. And it's like, I don't really care. There just seems like there's something really weird going on.
There's something off. There's something bad about it. It's just like the same thing with Get Out. Except I bet this is a way worse movie than Get Out.
Well, they're impossible for me to watch because I analyze them. I sit there and I'm like watching it like, the fuck's going on? I'm like the white version of the dude from Do the Right Thing who's wearing like the Africa fish shirt, and they're like, dude, shut the fuck up with this bullshit. I'm like, no, you gotta watch it. Look. But it
is Clickbait was the perfect example.
Yeah,
Black Panther is clickbait in just movie form.
Yeah, well, it is for certain people. But then if you're black, you're just like, fuck yeah, dude, finally a Marvel movie. Like if you and I were the world, and like every movie was like Matt McCusker, and they made the Shane Gillis movie, you'd be like, fuck yeah, let's go, we're gonna watch this. That's I get that. That's the problem. There's too many groups with different things going into it. Like for white people, when I'm talking to a white guy and like, oh my god, this is the best movie I ever saw, I'm just kind of like, was it, bro?
Yeah.
Then if I'm talking like a black dude who was like, I was so excited for Black Panther, I'm like, you probably were fucking stoked and you probably really enjoyed it. If it was all Medea movies forever and one day it was just like white dude movie, you'd be like, yo, bring the fucking kids. There's a white guy movie. We're fucking seeing this thing. That part I do get.
I don't think it is only. Oh, I guess if you're a comic book fan, sure.
Exactly, like
but
Marvel.
There's definitely black movies.
Not like mainstream though, because I kept trying to think of like mainstream Medea.
Training Day.
That's not a black movie. It's Denzel is the black dude.
There's a lot of fucking black people in that.
Yeah, but it's not a black movie though.
There's
like
movies
Medea.
with black people.
Have you ever watched a Medea movie?
Yeah, of course.
That's a black movie. Training Day was just Training Day.
All right.
I mean, Denzel's the main point, but
Gervin, you're making the right choice of sitting this out.
What do you think?
We'll get to you in a second.
What do you think? Did you watch? Did you watch? If you went to Medea or Training Day, would you? There's a different vibe when you go in.
I'm not saying
like
there's
Baby
not a different
Boy.
Vibe.
Baby Boy was a black movie.
Baby Boy was a black movie. I don't know. I just the idea of separating us into these groups constantly weirds me out.
That's weird.
And being like, that's a black movie, that's a white movie. It's like, how about they're just fucking movies?
Medea's a black movie though.
Medea's a black movie, yeah,
for sure. But no, it's weird. That's the weirdest thing. Like I really the weirdest part about it to where it's like, well, this is important finally, but it's like movies are decided by the market. It's like these guys who are filming these aren't like, we need to make a change. They're like, how much money can I make? When these things start making lots of money, then it's like, but people are paying for the tickets, but it's like, why, dude?
Yeah.
There's a weird like white masochistic element to where it's like, give me my punishment. I'll sit through Black Panther. And it's like, it's weird, man. The whole thing makes me feel weird.
Yeah.
But you talk to like last night I was talking to two black ladies about this, and they were like, fuck you, boo-hoo, fuck off. And I was just like, you guys don't understand.
Well, maybe they don't.
Exactly, because it was super...
Just because they're black doesn't mean they're not allowed to be fucking dumb.
What do you mean?
Like, you're allowed to just be like, oh, yeah, you guys just don't understand what's happening right now.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
And people like put kid gloves on and they're like, well, maybe it's just because it's their black experience and this is really fun for them. Or it's like, maybe they're kind of fucking dumb and they're acting like a fucking cartoon is a civil rights movement.
Yeah, but I honestly get that part of it. That part I do understand, to where it's like, if you one day, if you're a Marvel person and it's just like now they're making
if
a
you're
black...
a Marvel person, yes.
Yeah. Even if you're just like, this is going to be sick, dude. They're going to make a mainstream Hollywood production that they spent so much fucking money on this movie.
Yeah.
And it shattered box office records.
Yeah, because people don't really care about, like, it's not like we need white people in a fucking comic book movie.
Yeah, but
it doesn't
think
matter.
about why would that shatter records? Like, because the market's the thing that this is feeding. It's all just numbers, and it's like, why the fuck is that selling so many tickets? Because like you said, like, it's Iron Man did okay, but this Black Panther just like blew the shit out of the water.
Well, it's because black people were required to see it culturally.
Yeah.
So you have every single black person in America that had to go see Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then white people that also feel obligated culturally.
Go watch it.
You have to go see it.
Well, it's one of those movies where people like, I've had like so many people ask me, like, you see Black Panther? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. But if you're like, nah. Like I talked to my friend the other day, and he was like, this black dude, he felt bad because he bootlegged it. He's like, my friend was like, man, you're going to bootleg Black Panther, bro? And he's like, I'll go get a ticket, but yeah, I just want to watch it in the house.
Nah, fucking bootleg it.
Well, that was the funny part. There is something really culturally, like, it is like almost like sacrilegious to like bootleg it or not see it. Because there's a thing where like you're like, oh man, you're like supporting, but yeah, again, you're really supporting like some Hollywood finance
some
here.
fucking Weinstein at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who you're supporting.
Well, I think it is a Weinstein picture.
Probably.
No, that'd be.
I mean, it's one of them.
If that came out, that would be the ultimate. If they're like, well, it was actually
so
Harvey.
If Harvey Weinstein made the most money off that.
Well, that's the weirdest. Right to me now, that's the weirdest thing of like. So you have like the liberal tract of being like, this is the most powerful, this is the best movie. Then you have people just kind of like hoping like, I hope this movie fucking sucks. Just
I
so
hope
people
it sucked.
Exactly. So it's weird to think like. So there's two people trying to have something that's like this is their own reality, and every day they're trying to like see little things like yes, I'm right, yes, this is that. Yeah. And they're like, it's just weird.
Yeah, I mean,
because you'll have people be like, that was the best movie I ever saw, and it's like, okay, like,
sure,
I guess it was. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not. It's just fuck. It's bizarre.
It's not the best movie. I guarantee it. It's a fucking comic book.
It's
movie.
a good for a Marvel movie. They spent so much money and they did a good job Marvel wise. But
I hate the CGI in those comic book movies.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just it sucks.
Yeah.
Me. I don't like it. So then when I hear people put this pressure on it that it's going to be the greatest movie ever and that it's going to be this like landmark, it's just not.
Well, I'm just like because this
We're
whole
forcing that.
It's
on
building,
everything.
but it's building. So it was like Get Out. That was like holy shit. This was awesome. They're doing all these.
It wasn't awesome.
I know, but they're going to keep building the momentum of this thing,
of
and this whole thing's going to end with one black dude being like, "That was alright," and then they'll be like, "Fuck," and then they'll just lose a bunch of movies in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Because how many times can you replicate the whole thing? Is like Get Out was just like black people are treated badly. Wake Up. Black Panther was like something similar to that, but with Marvel behind it. And it's like I keep wondering like when people gonna be like, all right, I've seen this movie. I get it. Enough.
Apparently it's not going to happen.
It will, but dude,
I mean,
it's
Detroit. That movie Detroit fucking bombed.
What was that?
That was about like a bunch of cops killing black people in Detroit.
Oh,
and then like race riots or something.
That didn't do too well.
Yeah, no one fucking saw that.
That must suck if you're like racially divisive
really
movie bombs. You're like, damn it.
Yeah, that's like being a Muslim comic now and not getting fucking famous.
Yeah,
like, man, I must actually suck.
Yeah, that's tough. I didn't ever thought about the flops.
Yeah. Also, I've been saying this for a while, and I'm excited for it. Is when the wave of whatever this PC fucking civil rights movement we're all on. Mm-hmm. When that fucking dies down, but the movies are always like a year and a half behind the culture, like from when they start making them to when they come out.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the wave to crash and then have another fucking Detroit come out.
Well, and
everyone just be like, "What the fuck is this?"
That's what I told my girlfriend. I'm like, dude, like I'm not being a hater, but I was like, we'll watch this movie 5 to 10 years from now and be like, ew. Like you watch some movies now and you're like, ew.
Yeah.
Like I was watching some cheerleading movie with my girlfriend, and they were like, "What are you, a fag?" And I was watching it, and I was like, "Damn, bro, this was like '96," and I was like, "Holy shit!"
What was it? Was it with?
It was
Kirsten
like "Bring It
Dunst?
On," yeah. I don't speak fag. And I was like, "Holy shit!"
That's funny.
You're gonna watch? Yeah, I was dying, but you're gonna watch. I was like, in 10 years, we'll watch this movie and be like, "This is kind of weird."
Man, it's weird they keep calling the white guy a colonist.
Yeah, that was hilarious. It was funny because I was arguing with my friend. I was like, "My family's from Ireland. We didn't colonize anyone."
Yeah,
I was mad. I was mad when I was watching it, and like the white character the whole time. They're like I definitely got triggered when they were like, "You don't speak enough," and the whole time he'd be like, "All right," and the whole theater would laugh, and I just sat there like,
well, yeah,
I got so mad, dude.
You should be.
That's what I was saying.
It's wrong to do that.
Exactly, yeah. But then the whole thing is like,
what fucking movie did you watch where the white characters were like, "Hey, Blackie, shut up"? I haven't seen one like that.
But the thing is with that, the reservoir is so deep, you can just instantly be like, remember blackface? And you're like, shit. Right.
But blackface, when the fuck was that?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But even like there was movies, you could say like every movie in the 90s, not every, but most commercial hits with a black dude was just like a smoky or like a cracked out dude from like that happened in a lot of movies.
Like what? Like a cracked out black dude was in a movie?
Or like criminals. Like I get like now we use the Russians as criminals in movies.
We've been using the Russians as criminals.
We've been using
for
the Russians
a long time.
But if you go back
too much,
if
dude.
you were a black dude and you were putting the
fucking
same,
hate that.
so right now my white guy like the white guy eyes I'm putting on movies of like the white conspiracy.
Yeah.
If you're a black dude, I'm sure you could be. If you were putting those glasses on in the '90s, you could be like, "Oh, this movie, that movie, that." I'm not. I don't look out for it.
Probably.
That I'll give. I'm sure you could be like, "Well, here's this."
Yeah.
So now it's just the tables have turned, dude. Now,
Yeah, but it's like if that was wrong then, It's wrong now.
Exactly. And the response to that is boo-hoo. And it's like, all right,
it's like, all right,
whatever, man.
Dude, you better watch it. You're pushing white dudes.
That's what I'm trying to. I try to warn people nicely. I'm like, dude, this is a hornet's nest you don't want to hit. And I'm like,
the worst group to bother.
I mean, there's no way you can say that nicely to two black ladies. Like, hey, man. Like, they're like, well, how do you think? I'm like, watch fucking Waco, dude. Like, this is not a good idea, man.
Don't get the boys.
When everyone's like, well, actually, most terrorists are white, and it's like, maybe so, dude. Let's not fucking hit that hornet's nest, dude. If you're being like, well, there's Middle Eastern terrorists and there's these white guys who just crush them numbers wise, it's like, well, let's not fucking rattle that cage.
Yeah.
If that's the reality you're saying, it's like, let's not throw rocks at that bee's nest, dude.